Hello friends, it's Heather and I hope you're having a spectacular day. I wanted to share with you this project that I made using the latest digital papers and ephemera from Gecko Galz. So these are new out in September and you can get them now at the Gecko Galz web page. So I will have a link below in the description showing you how to get there. Now I just want to show you this bat here that I have at the bottom of my little package. Can be taken off. These little ribbons will come undone. There's little grommets, and it can be hung on a Halloween tree. That it was pretty much my main purpose with these. I took the digital paper pack that Leanne sent us girls. Here's one of the papers here, the stripe. Ooh, black with white writing. And all I did was create these bat shapes, and then I cut them out. I probably, as soon as I find my blade for my black cat cougar, I will be using Inkscape and creating the cut lines and having it cut them out so I don't have to do that. It'll actually be more accurate. But you'll notice I have the bats kind of leaning different ways, and that's so that I can put one piece on the front and one on the back. So when they hang on my Halloween tree, they'll look beautiful, front and back. These are all the different patterns that you can get with the paper pack. And actually there's more than what I'm showing you. I'm just showing you the ones that I decided to use in my project. And when I get my next project done using these, I will of course do a video and show them to you. But I just wanted you to see these, and I think that was them. I have many duplicates. So okay, so let's get on to my little package. I thought this would be really cute if you were having a little Halloween party for your special ghoul friends and you had them come over and you had this sitting at their place setting. It's just a little bag that I got from Really Reasonable Ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and just take the pieces out here and set them down so I can pop up this bag. And what I did was I folded the bag in half lengthwise and I cut off the top edge. And then I inked the edges here, and I used some paper tape, which you can see on the edges. Oops, sorry about that. And I have this little pocket here. So, and I did fold it over so it looks pretty on the inside too. I used my crocodile to set some eyelets in here. Okay, so here's up close of my bat image with the paper from Gecko Galz. I used a bunch of different laces and trims from Really Reasonable Ribbon. This May Arts brown leaf is like one of my new favorites. We all know that I use the green all the time. Well, now I'm going to be using the brown all the time. I love this little pom-pom trim. It's an ivory color. All I did was take a button, put some glue on the back, and I wrapped it around. And the same with this box pleated trim in like a white ivory color. I used the vintage seam binding in kind of a, I think it's like a brown coffee color. And then this wonderful champagne sheer ribbon. We all know how I love those champagne pearls. And now I found some champagne ribbon to go with my champagne pearls, and I love it. Okay, so this is the front of my little package. But you know, when I'm creating anything, I like the front and the back to look just as well. So here is the back. So actually you could set this on the table and you could have it either way. I have some more of the May Arts leaf trim. Got a little scraggler pop dot there. Two of the digital ephemera tickets from Gecko Galz, and actually they're little wine labels. I just made them really small. Let me zoom in. One says tasty. Oh, and it just cracks me up because it's got a little scorpion there, and it says living scorpions because I'm sure they would be delish. And then this one says dried warts, which just cracked me up. So I just love these. Leanne did an awesome job on the digital ephemera this month. This little pumpkin is part of May Arts, and it too came from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and all I did was distress it with Vintage Distress ink, which you can see there. It shows up a lot more underneath my lights. Otherwise, it's more of a subtle look. Otherwise, the pumpkins are like a really bright orange, which looks like this. So let me just bring that up here so you can get a good idea of what those pumpkins look like. There you go. And here's like my knuckle, which is actually kind of big, but so you can get like the size. Okay. And here is that brown leaf trim, which is satiny, and I love it just as much as I love the green. See if I can get to zoom in on that. No, maybe not, but that's pretty good. Okay. I also used some of the burlap trim here in ivory, and I created another little button flower. I got one of my champagne pearls from Pro 31 Designs in here in the center. I have the baker's twine and the brown and white from Really Reasonable Ribbon, as well as some more of this pom-pom trim from Really Reasonable Ribbon. I put my 2 little pieces of ephemera from Gecko Galz up on pop dots, so I was able to just elevate them a little bit and give a little texture. So I really think this is cute. You could actually put a little wire ribbon or wire through here, and you could hang this up on the tree too, and it'd be really cute, and you could put some little Halloween candies in there. Okay, next part is this tasty little pocket, and I used the same Living Scorpion image because I really love that one. I'm just going to go ahead and take these 2 skeleton leaves out of my pocket here. I have some more of the paper tape, more of the May Arts trim, and the pumpkin. Just so you can get up close of those. I've got the digital paper from Gecko Galz going on here in the back. Some more of the burlap trim. Another button, which this time I used the black ribbon from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and some more of the brown and white baker's twine here, and a little vintage button. And then this is a piece of black, I'm not really sure, it's kind of like a stiff netting. Let me see, I think I have some of that sitting here. Here we go. This is what it looks like when you purchase it right here. And so I used some of that, and it comes in many different colors, and I kind of like playing with it. It gives great texture to your project. Okay, let me see what else I have on there. Here I got a whole spool of this baker's twine because you just can't go wrong with baker's twine, and brown and white goes with a lot of different things. So I got this when I won the Mother's Day Challenge a while back at Really Reasonable Ribbon. Okay, let's move on to the back, which you can see the black here. And then I just did a little writing on a piece of ivory paper that says Spookalicious. Added another little pumpkin and some more of the little leaves just to add some little cuteness to the back of my pocket. I'm planning on getting some of the old-fashioned candies from the Cracker Barrel. Some hopefully that'll look pretty, like a creamy one and maybe an orange one or a brown and white one, like root beer or something, to stick inside here, so that when I do put this on the plate, it'll be all cute with some candies in it. Because I'm a candy kind of girl. I am. Oh, someone is coming upstairs, so I'm going to have to pause this for a moment. Well, one of my sons has come upstairs, and he's creating something in the kitchen, so you may hear him tinkering around in the background here. But here is another one of the labels from Gecko Galz, and it says Octopus Slime. It is one of my favorites. And all I did was, again, ink my edges with Vintage Distress ink and Vintage Photo by Ranger. I have another pumpkin, and I have some more of the leaves, and I tied a bunch of the little brown ribbon there, well, actually baker's twine together, just to make like a little flower at the top. And then I have some more of the champagne organza ribbon at the top, and I really love that. Okay, the back says, Let's Go a Haunting. And I just wrote that on little scraps of paper and elevated them with pop dots. I used the Batwing label from Gecko Galz, some more of the May Arts leaf trim in brown, and another pumpkin, and some burlap and this black. And I thought it would be fun to use my brown vintage seam binding, and I kind of just started out with it actually right here at the bottom, because when I printed out my paper and I put this on the back of the paper side and glued them together and then went to cut it out, I hadn't realized that I didn't actually put the paper all the way to the edge. So there was part that wasn't printed on, so I had to cover it up so you wouldn't know. And I think I did a good job. Can't even tell that I goofed. So I added this ribbon. I just glued it across. And I thought it'd be fun just to kind of bring it over to the front side, glue it down, and then do the same, just gluing it kind of here and there so it's a little different. Kind of reminds me of how an octopus might be able to move its arms, and I thought that was kind of cool. So I then rotated it. So you'll see how it comes over onto the back side. Tied a little knot into it to add some more texture, and then just kind of flipped it here and there and ended it and tucked my little label underneath it. Finish it off with some baker's twine at the top. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn my little bag over so that you see that when it's looking all pretty on the front side, it also looks all pretty on the back side. So here's my Spookalicious and my Let's Go Haunting. And then here is my last little tag, which can also be an ornament. You see it has a little hanger, and I use some vintage brown lace from Really Reasonable Ribbon, as well as some more of the May Arts trim and the pumpkins. And again, I've taken all my pumpkins and I have given them a distress ink finish, so they look nice and vintagey. I just love this dried warts image from Gecko Galz. It's so fun. I had some more of the little baker's twine up here, and all I did was bring the ribbon through, tie a little knot on one side, and then pull it through a little bit further, and then I tied this brown string around it. So it's a little different baker's twine, but I think it looks cute, and it'll look really cute hanging on my tree. So I have this adorable little like pencil. It looks like kind of I don't know, a whole lot of pipe cleaners, I guess, than pipe cleaners. So it's a very primitive tree, and it stands about 4 foot tall, and it's black. It's really fun. These will look great on it. Okay, the back of my tag, I used the Gecko Galz paper, and this time I made sure that I had it going all the way down. Another pumpkin, more leaves, and I put "You Are Spooktacular," so my guests can feel really spooktacular. Because, you know, all my friends are spooktacular. I used a Martha Stewart punch, I believe. Of course, maybe it's not Martha Stewart. I'm not sure who it is, but it's the it's a Halloween bats one. And I just used a little piece of scrap paper that I had, and I cut out that little bat and stuck it on there and elevated all of these with pop dots. And I used some more of the May Arts leaf trim and brown, and it kind of reminded me of corn stalks. And I thought, ooh, wouldn't that be fun? So it's kind of like a very Halloween-y theme going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and just slide this in here. So you see how pretty a package looks on the front and the back. And even though actually I would turn this over here so you can see how pretty it looks this way. And then I would put this in here. I might have to actually pull this away from the camera so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. So I got all my goodies tucked in. Looks all pretty in the front. And if you turn it over, it's going to look all pretty in the back too. Now, how exciting is that? I think it's pretty exciting. All right, so you're going to go and check out my blog. I will have still photos on my blog with links to everything. So whatever it is that you need to create this, I will show you where I got them. So, and don't forget about these really cute little bags that I use to create my little pocket. I hope you guys, again, have a spectacular day, and I look forward to doing another video with some more of these bats and having them finished as just ornaments. And I'll try to do each one a little different so that you can get a lot of different ideas for your own Halloween ornaments. See you later. Bye. You know what? Actually, I forgot. I was going to show you really quick some more of the stuff I used, and I forgot. So I just want you to see, here's the pom-pom trim. So it's kind of an ivory color. See if I can get this to zoom in. Those little balls are kind of hard to zoom in on with my camera for some reason. But there we go. They're really cute and tiny. Here's that champagne ribbon yumminess. And the really nice looking rich color of the vintage seam binding, kind of like a coffee brown. The black pleated ruffle lace, well, ruffle ribbon. And then let's see, here's the brown vintage lace. Love it. Here we go. You can see right through it there. Okay. I showed you the pumpkins, but I'll show you one more time. And the leaf trim from May Arts. I love them, and you can, you know, of course, use them in a whole row if you want. I like to just cut things off and use them individually, and you can do whatever you like. And again, I've got the black stuff here, which I'm not sure what they're calling this, but I really like it. It adds great texture. And then the baker's twine and the brown and white. So there we go. Have a great day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.